girl, welcome back for another video. If you're new here, please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. So girl, there is some drama going on within the Breakfast Club, and Jess Hilarious feels like they are really playing with her. So Jess Hilarious decided to go on live and discuss her grievances with the Breakfast Club and the situation with the temporary co-host Loren Lorosa, who filled in and took over Jess with the mess while Jess was gone on maternity leave. So if you've been paying attention, fans have been speculating that there's been some type of tension between Jess and Loren, and also they have seemingly taken a liking to Loren over Jess, and they were making comments like, oh, Loren, she can read properly, she does her research, she knows what she's talking about, she's more professional, and I'm sure Jess has seen these comments and probably feels some type of way about it. So here's what Jess Hilarious had to say about the situation.
I wanted Breakfast Club. You feel me? And I'm gonna say this. I don't fucking need to be there. I wanted to be there. I loved being there. That was my shit. You get what I'm saying? Like, that was my shit. I used to be happy as a motherfucker on the radio. Yeah, definitely. Listen, I'm not intimidated by no woman walking on this earth. I give a crown to that girl. If you listen to the show, you know. Nigga talking about she tried to be my friend. Excuse me? Ain't nobody trying to be no motherfucking friends. What are we talking about? We just naturally, organically became cool. Once I realized what the fuck was going on, like I said, my anger was misplaced. No, I did not like her when I first came back. I didn't. Even down to how I was supposed to return. Like, we had a whole plan on how I was supposed to come back. When I walk in the room, she never left. First thing she said is not, how your baby doing? No, that was Envy, because he's the family man, right? How was maternity leave? No, that's not the first. The first thing that she talks about is the shit that was in the comments. What the fuck would make me want to talk about the fucking comments first? I got a beautiful baby at home. Why? You know what I'm saying? So no, I did not like her when I first came back. I had to learn that Loren was not a spiteful person. Like, I'm like, I don't like the way you moving. I don't like, I ain't feeling this shit. We had a whole nother plan. I don't know what the fuck what that was in there, but that shit wasn't it. I ain't like that. We've made cool since then. That's it. Right? I compliment this girl every fucking day. Every day. And it ain't forced. She's a beautiful girl. She knows her shit and she on her shit. And that segment came from me. Like, let's not even sit here and fucking play around with it. Like, it's the crazy thing. This is another crazy thing. We supposed to be a team up that bitch. Not one person comes to my defense at all. Like, when I'm like, not one motherfucker ever with this online shit. Like, why the fuck should we have to keep playing it? Man, listen, I know one thing. Angela Yee ain't that motherfucking crazy. Not as crazy as niggas try to make her out to be. Nah, it's the reason that lady wanted to leave that show. I don't know how she did that shit for 13 years, my nigga. I'm telling you. I don't give a fuck. Y'all already know what's up with me. I feel played with. I'm gonna play with niggas. Like, that's just like, come on. I've been quiet a lot. If Jess Hilarious is quiet, it's a motherfucking reason. I always got my motherfucking mouth open. All the time. Whether it's something y'all want to hear or it's something that y'all ain't going to want to hear. I ain't got time. Didn't go live to talk about that retired ass nigga. Who still think he not retired. Nigga, you ain't doing nothing. And honestly, if he didn't hate me so much, I would actually agree with some shit that he was saying. I would. The girl is great at what she do. Loren with the latest is flawless. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. She got that. I fought for that. The fuck is we talking about? I don't know how long it's gonna take for a motherfucker to confirm that. But yeah, it's like that. I started saying shit on air. Like I said, I don't know if y'all really listen to, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if y'all really listen to that shit 6 a.m. or wherever. Yeah. I advocated for that. Get that shit to her. Get that segment to her, man. That girl do what she do. She do it great. She was doing it great at TMZ. She doing it great at the Breakfast Club. I also, Ben said that she did great during the co-hosting year too. Said that. Along with Claudia Jordan and Jason. This is a fucking contract. This ain't no part-time little shit that I got. I got a contract that I negotiated and I got it. So I'm like, all right, cool. I'm on air. She overtalks. She's over-talking me. Loren knows she does this shit. Whatever. I've told her about this shit many a times. You know, she over-talks me. I'm like, yo, shut up. All right? Or hush, be quiet. Yeah, that clip that y'all saw. Yes, shut up. Be quiet. Yeah, I've said that. And I've meant that. You know what I mean? That's the only way to get her to hush. So I'm like, all right, cool. One day, I told her, because I went in the comments, I'm like, all right, people don't like that. All right, whatever. You know, I'm not her mother. She's another grown woman. I have to respect this lady. But she's not going to keep talking over me, yo. I'm already confused on why the fuck she's still here. You know what I mean? Like on air. Not in the building. On air. Right? So I'm like, all right. I told her, be quiet the next day. Charlamagne texts me and he says, yo, don't tell her be quiet. You tell her shut up. Play into that narrative of y'all beefing, y'all not liking each other. Why the fuck would we do that? But I'm like, you know what? All right, cool. She cool with it, I'm cool with it, because I'm not a be quiet type of bitch anyway. I am a shut up type of bitch. Ask my kids, right? Even the 7-month-old, ask her. So then I asked again, I'm like, all right, so she's going to be the fourth host. That's what it is. Whenever we do find that, you know what I'm saying? It's just a bunch of beating around the bush, yo.
Okay, so you guys heard what Jess had to say, and first of all, Charlamagne is messy. Why would he ask her to play into the narrative that her and Loren are beefing? Like, that is so childish, and like, he needs to grow up. Like, I can only imagine what Angela Yee was going through, and now Jess is going through some crazy stuff behind the scenes as well. Also, because of this situation, I did look more into Loren Lorosa, and it says Loren Lorosa is a pop culture news correspondent, senior level producer, actress, and lifestyle vlogger. Loren most recently completing an 8-year stint as a senior news producer / reporter with TMZ on Fox in LA, coupled with appearances on BET and Radio Hall of Fame show The Breakfast Club via Power 1051 NYC. So when I seen Loren's credentials, I was like, okay, I see why they picked her to fill in for Jess while she was gone on maternity leave, because she has very good background in this space, in this business. And I feel like Jess, she's not very experienced in like entertainment media and broadcasting, because, you know, she was a comedian, she was on Wilding Out and things like that, and she got pregnant super early in her journey with the Breakfast Club. And it's like, yes, you can go and have your baby and everything like that, but I feel like you could not have really expected to have that same job when you got back, because you left so early, and especially going up against someone like Loren, even though they picked you to actually be the co-host, and now you feel some type of way because you got back and they're still keeping her there. It's business at the end of the day, so the executives are going to do what is best for the show. I'm sure, you know, they're scanning social media, seeing people saying they like Loren, you know, better than Jess, and the fact that people genuinely enjoyed the show without Jess, I think is why she's acting the way she is. And plus, you know, Loren's her being just well versed in her background is just the icing on the cake. I also will point out that Jess Hilarious is not wrong at all. She's not wrong in how she feels, and she's not wrong about how the Breakfast Club and the executives and everything, like how they move, because they could have really just easily made a space for both segments for the both of them. But instead, they're doing all this shady stuff behind the scenes. And also, Essence got an exclusive, and they report that the latest with Loren Lorosa is to premiere on iHeartMedia and Charlemagne the God's Black Effect podcast network. So she's getting her own podcast now. So some people feel like this was a whole scheme and setup to kind of promote that. Just how it was when they pulled that stunt that Jess was beefing with Charlemagne and Envy before Jess was announced as the new co-host in Angela Yee's spot on The Breakfast Club. So I don't know, girl. It's just a lot going on. But that's all I have for this video. Let me know what you think in the comments about this crazy situation, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye.